Welcome everyone, this is UncannyEXP. I'll explain why I changed the name in a later date, but for now, we are going to play Final Fantasy VII Remake demo. Came out yesterday, and I played it twice. I recorded this yesterday, but due to some interruption, I wasn't able to edit it and upload it. So, same time's the charm. This remake has actually come along real nicely over the years. Like at first it was just a tech demo for the PS3, and then it was announced as a full-blown remake. And we're gonna play on normal mode because we are not pussies. We're not a game journalist.
Get down here, Merc.
This game has no right to look this good. Comparing it to the original, let me just I'll fix it later. Compared to the original PlayStation 1 blocky edges, this is just amazing how Square made it look presentation-wise.
Who goes there?
Also, I don't speak
You're
during
up.
cutscenes, even though I just did. But yeah, this game is different than the original. There is a classic mode. I haven't tried it out, but you get to attack with the square button, kind of like most action games, only I hear it's got Final Fantasy elements. I don't know how, if there are any other game in the series that has
You're
this
coming
type
with
of
us.
combat style. but
Nice and
there you go.
easy.
Don't think so.
Simple. Easy. So easy a game journalist can do it.
Who the hell? Hands hands where I can see them.
Have fun.
Just go ahead. Alright, so this is explaining the ATB gauge. When you attack, it fills up a gauge, and when you have an ATB gauge, you can use items and magic like you would in the original, but obviously here it's a lot more
Go ahead.
streamlined. Some say it's archaic, I say it's pretty good. So, you know, you can go over here, you can use, and time slows down to give you time to, you know, use an action. Yeah, I guess that again, so. Wow, I just one-shot him.
Not bad.
Damn. And this is explaining the menu, auto actions and stuff. Where is the, yeah, here's the menu, because the camera is pretty slow when you get it, so let's see, where is it? Yeah, here we go. Turn off vibration as well, because I just don't like vibration in video games for some reason. There we go. There we go. That's better.
Drop the weapon!
You got this.
Yeah, what'd he say?
But yeah, this game is very different from the original. I have played Final Fantasy VII. I'm currently somewhere in the overworld. It's after a certain part of the story. Here it's telling you how to guard and invade. This is going to be crucial
Can't get surrounded.
when we...
Nope.
Yeah, there we go. See, lock gun attacks. And like I said, this is going to be very crucial with the upcoming boss of the demo. Which, honestly, it's funny to me that a game journalist who they report and play video games for a living don't know to fucking beat the boss, which is just hilarious. I would assume everyone needs to if they're gonna work in that profession. And here's just talking about chests. There's another one over here. I'm just grabbing these just for the sake of showing them off, because this is a one-time, or not one-time demo. This is a demo where you don't save, so you pretty much doing all this is futile. These boxes with the Shinra logo, they contain items. They contain also, you know, heal you up a bit with your MP and HP, so you don't have to use items.
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now? He's got balls, this, what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us. I'm glad to have him.
This is a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
Really enjoy the
Yeah,
work.
he's been given so much, you know,
Enjoy to look at,
life
too.
and character.
Here we go.
The original, they were
Looks are what
there,
people notice
but
first.
you know, you're noticing them
Guess I'm
banter,
not on the same page as people.
and they have
I'd say you're not even reading the same book.
personality and all that. And
Or even the same...
it's really good that Square, you know, had some good writers, you would assume.
Come on, nobody do something this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I think?
Not interested.
What?
Wedge. You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gill.
And that shot's just iconic. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna be given the tutorial for lock-on. The lock-on in this game is a little wonky. You press the right stick, but in doing so, you can't control the camera. You're fixated on the enemy that you're fighting. So if someone else is off-screen attacking you, then you will be able to, you know... Right here, I can take on the security guard and that dog. Enemies. They will always be fodder in every video game, no matter what. Just, oh, and they're staggered. When enemies are staggered, you can do more damage to them. It's best to, you know, use attacks that do a lot of damage, because then that damage is boosted.
Let's go.
And you're able to take enemies down longer. It's encouraged to stagger enemies, especially this next one that's coming up. Also, for some reason, these enemies respawn. I'm not sure if that's like... Since there's no random encounters, I'm not sure how it'll work with enemies being fought, especially when you get to outside Midgar. I wonder how enemies will be presented outside there. And this dog is... There we go, it's staggered. Braver because it does a fuck ton of damage. Look at that. That is just too sweet. Let me just heal myself up. I'm definitely gonna have to be healed up before the Scorpion tank. There's no use hiding the boss of the demo.
Hey, Cloud! Elevator's over there! Catch up soon!
But man, this remastered bombing run music, and not just that, but the music that, you know, you hear throughout the trailers of the demo and what they show off, it's gonna be so good. The only problem with the remake, in my opinion, is the fact that it's gonna be split up into 3 parts, or multiple parts, depending on the how much development time it's gonna take for each of them. I know I haven't seen much outside of Midgar. I don't even think I'm done with this one of FF7, but it's definitely going to be a lot if they're going to remake the whole
Not
game.
so fast. We've got company.
This will be quick.
But yeah, handling these enemies with S-Cloud, it's easy enough. The dog is a problem. We need to take it.
No escape.
Man, it's staggered so easy. Let's see if I can use Braver before it gets up. Boom! That is how you do it. But you can see right there, you know, when you level up, there's no fanfare, there's no victory fanfare, which, you know, it's kind of weird, because that's an integral part of Final Fantasy. It's in every game, so why would they not have it? But yeah, I guess I can consider myself a Final Fantasy fan now. I mean, I've played Final Fantasy X, I've played Final Fantasy VII, I have Final Fantasy XII, I believe. It's the one that got remade on Zodiac Age, but I haven't finished any of them. I'll go back to it though. Final Fantasy VII though, it's gonna suck because of how good this demo is, how good this game looks. It is gonna be hard going back to the older version with all the jagged polygonal edges and, you know, just good old 90s RPG gameplay that we all know and love. But yeah, this demo, it's pretty good, you know. You can play it even if you're not a Final Fantasy VII or Final Fantasy fan, even if you're not going to get the game. You can definitely enjoy it for the low cost of free.
Soldiers may attack on command, but I hear they make good guard dogs too. Bet you've seen a few reactors. So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage? Ain't holding out on me, are you? Stamp scared to bite the hand that fed him? Or is he a loyal little doggy? Have it your way, Mutt. We can do this with you, or we can do this without you.
Different reactor, different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen one like this, but I'll manage.
I'm watching you.
Don't you worry. Biggs will have the door open soon.
In 3, 2... Damn, I'm good.
Who's there? Door! Well, wait! It's over!
That's my line.
Oh, and this is how to switch modes, so each character I guess will work differently, but with Cloud he has Punisher mode. He moves slower, but he does a lot more damage.
We can take him! Take it
As you
right!
can clearly see, he just wiped the floor with these guys. Wow, fuck these
never in
guys
doubt.
indeed.
We're back.
Let's move.
He always knows just what to say.
Cut it out! Simmer down, hotshot.
I got this place covered.
It's a good thing I know someone who can get us the passcodes. Pity no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do? And we're good.
Careful in there. Well, what are you waiting for?
Security's only gonna get tighter, so be ready. We can't afford any more mistakes.
Sorry about that. I just wanted to take in the atmosphere.
Looks like the elevator's on another floor. Mind pushing that button?
But yeah, very soon we'll get to the Mako reactor.
So, you know Tifa, right? It's not really my business, but are you guys close?
Tifa and I...
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir. We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life. Rest assured, our inquiries will not take much longer.
This pump's sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest, and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you? Mako is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh? Answer me! You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
You really hear that?
Damn straight I do!
Get help.
Say that again!
I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the screaming for later.
Our lives are on the line now. You listening, Merc? One false move. And that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting. There are some places a sword just can't reach. Just bear with him for me, would you?
Yeah.
Should have asked for more money.
Alright, we get to play as Barrett now. I honestly wish Tifa was in the demo, but nah, we've seen enough of her over the years. She looks great in the remake, though, as does Jesse.
Gonna throw
Now,
your
here,
sword
Barrett,
at him? Let the man with the gun go to work.
obviously,
These
he's
tin cans
focused
ain't
on
got
range
nothing
attack.
on me.
And he has this attack called Overcharge, where he can, you know, deliver a big attack, but even though it fills a large portion of the ATV gauge, it'll take a while to recharge, so you have to press triangle to manually recharge faster. That's why you block, so that way you don't take the full amount of damage. Especially, this is going to be important later on. A good way to tell if an enemy is going to hit a big attack is, you know, either they'll have an animation where they start up, or they'll have some red text above them that has like a name. And here's just showing you how to switch between characters. So this is action focused. This isn't like turn-based. The original was turn-based, and I haven't seen how the classic works. If it's equal to the original, I'm assuming it's somewhat. They didn't include fans of the original pissed. Let's be honest.
Oh yeah, another one in the bag.
But yeah, the remastered music and everything, it just sounds so good.
Look what we have here.
A laser security system. Great.
Those things will hurt more than your pride if you're careless. They'll cut you down to size and then some. But I'm guessing you've done this kind of thing before.
Yeah. Figure out the timing of the lasers. Then, make a move when they cycle off.
Exactly. I'll go first. Nothing like a little danger to get the blood pumping.
Hey!
Just keep those baby blues of yours on me.
This is just telling you how to sprint. I don't know why it's called dashing, but it's there. Also, I just remembered Resident Evil 7. Shit, Resident Evil 3 is getting a remake this year, as well as Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I'm really excited for that one because it's one of my favorite games from my childhood. And seeing it remade is cool, especially since now I have a Switch that I can play it on.
Okay, let's see what's up next.
And these lasers, they have patterns to them. There will be times where, you know, they'll cycle through and you just gotta wait for when they're not.
You're doing good, soldier.
And someone on Twitter actually showed if you keep hitting yourself on the lasers, Jesse will keep, you know, saying a bunch of shit like, you know, are you trying to get yourself hurt?
Not a scratch.
And my favorite
Now,
one is, do you
on to
have
the
a fetish or
objective.
something? It's hilarious. You should look it
They
up.
don't call
Or
those
try
things
it.
sweepers for nothing. They can wipe out a whole squad in seconds.
Not if you wipe the floor with them first.
Just fixing the audio there. There's an item back here. Obviously, in the full version, you're gonna before you make your escape, so you know you don't waste time. This is where things are gonna start to get a little
We can
cooler.
take this hunk of junk.
Grab a hunk of junk on the heavy weapons platform. If we rush in, we die.
Is that right?
We need to hit it with magic. That should give us an opening.
Yeah, you're gonna have to stand there for magic.
Take the lead.
About damn time.
Bring it.
And Barrett here has thunder. I'm not really sure how the materia system is going to work in this game, but they did confirm it was going to be in it.
Hey, it's not moving.
Let's pin it down. Give it all you've got.
It'll definitely be cool, especially the different material. Even the shit material, like the ones that are...
He just had to get back up.
So we knock it down again.
Like, I
No
wonder
time
how
to
steel is
complain.
going to work. Because steel is one where, you know, you get weapons for 2 enemies.
Steady.
I use Punisher mode.
So long.
There you go. It has a bar where it's pressured, you know, once you keep attacking it when it's pressured, it gets staggered, and when it gets staggered, all attacks boost your ATB gauge faster, and you'll be able to do a lot more damage. As you can see, we're about to beat this sweeper. I forgot what weapon you get from the sweeper when you use the thief, or the steel material from it. I know you get a weapon from Barrett later on when you get to Shinra headquarters.
Soldier first class. Doesn't go into the 20s.
What the hell you talking about? I mean your age, not your goddamn rank. Though for all I know, a soldier's rank could be the same as his age. Mm-hmm. Guess that makes you a 1-year-old, huh? Live and learn.
Man, the dialogue in this game is just great. I don't know what would happen if Nomura was, you know, on script for this game, but if he was, it probably wouldn't have been as good. Can't see much from experience, though.
That's our target, the reactor core. Gotta set the bomb at the bottom. Let's get down there.
Yeah, let's just go down here. But really, there's not much else to do.
I can practically taste Tamako in here. Hurry it up.
Hold on, let me just go ahead and heal because you don't want to be caught with your pants down when you find the scorpion tank. I'm also debating whether or not, you know, I want to talk when I get to that boss.
Sounding like a jackhammer.
Scared, huh?
More like excited. I've been dreaming about this for years.
Heads up, boys. Stand in sight. I'll leave the rest in your capable hands. Good luck.
We're already 30 minutes in. Because, like, I know this demo is quite lengthy. But I didn't know that. My original report was that. But then again, I was interrupted by my brother coming home.
Don't
so
overdo it.
Need my help, do you?
maybe it could have been, you know.
Ain't no thing.
And yeah, I think there's just like one more battle.
You think if we fell in, we sink right down to the bottom? To the planet's core?
No. The pump would suck us.
How come?
So like they're entering the battle there, it kind of limits their, you know, or I guess lowers the volume of their dialogue since they're in battle, but
That it?
it's decent enough, I guess. As for whether I'll get this game, I honestly feel like I'll get it when all the parts have been released in time, because I feel like within the next couple of years we'll get, you know, part 1, which is Midgar, and then we'll get part 2, which is outside Midgar, and then maybe part 3 will be
Let's do this. Let's do this.
something. I don't know. I haven't played much of Final Fantasy VII, like I said, so when I get back to it, I'll get back to it and hopefully beat the game before the remake comes out.
All right. Let's see if Little Stamp really can bite the hand that feeds. Go on. Do the honors. Prove to me you're the man Tifa says you are. That you're one of us.
Never said I was. I'm just here for the paycheck.
Then do the damn job. What's wrong?
I'm fine. What about the timer?
Your call, Merc.
Doesn't really matter what time you pick.
Pretty
So we're just
cocky,
gonna
ain't you?
Pick 20 minutes.
You double-crossing!
Heads up.
What in the hell?
And here we
Hey,
go.
how the hell do we fight this thing?
It's got reinforced armor plated, but the internals can be overloaded. Lightning magic.
No other option, huh?
Calling fire. Deal with that.
Yeah, I'll do it.
No. I'm not doing this one.
We barely scratched the damn thing.
Didn't I tell you to use magic?
Thought you were full of shit.
Think whatever you want. Just do it.
Gotta love it.
Just keep hitting this thing. Just make sure to keep it.
Hell yeah! This is...
And when some enemies grab partners, you'll be able to get them out by switching to another.
Got anything you want to say? Funny way to ask for help.
You'll be able to get them out. I'm trying to remember. The only game I can think of that has that similar mechanic is Mega Man X8. Or a good game that has that mechanic at least.
The hell is that?
A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
Sir, thought you were the expert.
So what's your brilliant plan, genius?
It's my time to shine.
You're supposed to hit this
Or go
thing.
down in flames.
Put the barrier over there and you attack it again.
I'm gonna have to do this all by myself? Huh? It didn't work? Gotta love it.
Yeah, the dialogue actually
Why
tells
you
you
gotta pick on me?
how you're supposed to get this thing out.
Tough.
It wouldn't be much of
Basically,
a weapon
the
if it went down
barrier
easy.
magic.
Don't compliment the giant scorpion.
In order to weaken it the most, you have to use its weakness, which is lightning magic. Keep in mind when it's attacking, you'll have that red text up there. You don't want to get hit with the full barrage
Now's
of
our
missiles. Let me
chance.
just tell you.
Give it everything you've got.
Also, keep in mind that sometimes you'll be able to block when an enemy attacks. Sometimes, when you're attacking, you want to block. You have to finish the attack in order to, get blocked. Like there, I couldn't block after using Thunder, which sucks. And also, I don't have MP, which also sucks.
Pain in the ass.
Blocking is definitely going to be
Enough with all
the
the barriers. Bang, bang. Now, why you gotta...
So right there I can block because I finished the animation of the attack.
Suck on this.
It's a very easy boss battle. Even, like I said, even a journalist could do it, apparently not in the computer. Yeah, as you can see right there,
If I heal up.
you're definitely going to want to heal up. Because you don't want, like I said, you don't want this guy hitting you with maximum damage. Every time you will die if you do not pay attention.
I'm putting an end to this shit.
You just heal up Cloud as well, because there you go. There's done. Or there's off.
Give them hell.
Hang back. Don't overdo it.
Guess it's my turn. You ain't stopping us. You're up.
Taking over.
Shit. There you go. Potion.
I'm
And then
counting
we'll
on
switch
you.
to Cloud and use a potion right there, because, oh shit. Completely forgot about that
It's on
attack.
you.
Guess it's my turn. Damn pain in the ass.
So yeah, this definitely is going to change, It's definitely going to change
You
how the
stubborn
game
piece of shit.
plays, because it's more action focused and you'll be able to, you'll be able to do different things. The thing's different compared to the original.
Up and away! Want some more? I'm putting an end to this shit! That all you got?
Yeah, when its barrier's up, hit it with Barret, and then, you know, when it's down, hit it with lightning magic. It's easy, it's simple. Don't know why a game journalist couldn't fucking do it. I guess to save his life. Seriously, why do game journalists, you know, they play games, they report on games, yet they're so anti-gamer, they're so anti everything that makes video games fun. Like, they want video games to be boring as shit. And
you ain't stopping us!
it's just, I don't get it. Why are they getting that profession? And hearing that some of them gatekeep is a whole nother story. But yeah, now this guy's been using attack where it just goes berserk, but of course,
Watch the tail. You don't want to be hit by that laser.
Huh? So, what do we do?
Don't get hit. Take cover behind that debris.
I don't think you have to block. I think you just do
Wanna light it up?
gameplay screw.
Bring it home!
Come on.
So long. It is resistant a little to physical attacks, but you're definitely gonna wanna, you know, then block so that way you don't fucking.
Sure could use a break!
Lightning magic. Funny thing about this boss in the original game is,
Hey, it's doing that
it said,
thing again!
you know,
Find
attack
cover
when
and
the tail
hunker
is
down.
But if you do
Again
that,
and again and again!
then not sure what the
Now,
UI was doing.
get
right there.
in there and do some damage!
Let's heal up there.
Here we
It's
go!
And, well, let me switch to Cloud. Do a Barret up. This is obviously, you know, even though I've played this demo 3 times, it's not shit, but, you know, you kind of just, you forget some things.
Gotta memorize the attack patterns.
Sometimes it gets a little overbearing. But once you figure out what to do,
Next, don't get tired or complain.
Then you getting tired of my complaining, huh? Solid copy.
your banter's just hilarious. Imagine if Barret was voiced by Biggie from the
It's wide
beginning.
open! Light it up!
Hopefully I'll be able to show off the limited attacks from Cloud and Barret. Probably just Barret.
Gotta heal up. Heads up! Tail laser!
I see it!
Then take cover already!
Not really sure if I'll get the remake. It got delayed, but it did get confirmed yesterday.
Strike
that
now,
it's gold,
before it fires
which
again.
means that the game, you know, it's ready to launch. It's complete, no bullshit. Yeah, I really need to heal. I guess this is good though, because now we can hit this thing with Cloud's
Find an
Limit Break.
opening.
Actually, let's wait. Let's use the fucking laser. Let's go ahead and hit it with Cross Link. Probably like the one move of Cloud's that I always do in Smash.
Keep it together.
Now this thing, how is it still going? Man? If this Scorpion tank is fucking, you know, if it's this difficult,
Oh, hell! What's it doing now?
An
or
auto repair
Scorpion
unit.
tank, if it's this difficult, imagine Area, imagine all the other bosses. If I
Oh, I am way ahead of you, Murder.
Gonna use thunder.
When I get my chance, I'm gonna blow this bastard the hell up. And that's a
Now we're
problem.
gonna use barrets.
Gonna blow your ass right to hell.
Limit break.
And down goes another.
And we're done.
Oh, you in for it now.
That's it. Well, not obviously that's not entirely, but that is the boss of the demo.
Shit, the bomb.
20 minutes until detonation.
Huh, you hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done.
Come on, we've got to move.
Wedge should be
And here we
covering
go,
our
the
way
escape
out.
sequence.
Go, go, go!
You'll definitely get through it with, you know, enough time. But I wonder what happens if I pick 30 minutes. Maybe it'll be expanded upon in the full game. And of course you'll encounter enemies
Tough, but doable.
as you go through, but for some reason Barrett's not you know, helping. Yeah, just get through. Thankfully you don't have to pick up items off of enemies, you can auto pick them up, which is such a good quality of life feature. I mean, picking up items from enemies, you know, it's good, but just being able to automatically pick them up is better.
You
Yeah,
okay?
let's go ahead and save Jesse here.
Do I look okay? Help a girl out, would you? My hero!
Hey, we'll link up over there. Look after Jesse.
Come this way! This route should lead us straight to Barrett. Probably. I think I see an exit. Come on!
Yeah, let's go ahead and move over here and just like the original, you know, fight enemies as you escape.
Don't look back! Let's go, let's
There's
go,
a
let's
chest right
go.
there, but since this is a demo, I'm not gonna get it. I think it's like a potion or something, I don't know.
We're running out of time!
Shut up and climb. You're not helping.
Sorry, it
a
keeps
little
me
too quick for
focused. I'll
comfort.
freak out if I don't talk.
Have it your way.
But ultimately, you know, in the full game, there's gonna be a lot more stuff to do.
Barrett!
I've got you covered. Find us a way out of here.
But then...
It's also odd how the clock
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
even in
I've got
cutscenes.
Soldier Boy with me.
Soldier Boy.
X, Soldier Boy.
They're here! Take them down!
We don't have time for this shit. The clock's ticking.
Cool it. 5 seconds is all we need.
5 seconds. This definitely makes sense.
Let's go. The others away. Gotta get the hell out of here ASAP.
Thankfully those lasers won't be on when you escape. God damn it, I'm gonna be stupid.
Take the lead.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Shit.
Kiss my ass. Shit hurts, don't it? Gonna make your eyes roll.
I think all machines are weak to fire.
This is gonna sting. Stay down, asshole.
Let's finish this. But yeah, you know, as complicated as the game looks, it's not that bad. You know, once you get the hang of it, you'll definitely get a test of the gameplay even a lot more. Oh man, it just looks so amazing, man. What did Square do? Did they sell their souls to some higher power to get this damn thing looking so good? You compare this to the technical demo from PS3, you know, they showed off Final Fantasy 7's opening cutscene on the PS3. It looks miles better, and the fact that it's coming out, you know, I think Square Enix is now at the point where, oh, you know, Kingdom Hearts 3 is never going to come out, and all these other games they're making are never going to come out, but they're coming out. It's interesting. And this is an enemy that I goddamn hate. The fucking shock troopers here. These were in the original, and they're pretty annoying because they did decent damage. They also dodge a lot. In this movie, they dodged so damn much.
Take care of those wounds before you bleed out.
Again, that dialogue, it's an indicator of so much more than, you know, just how to attack. It's also how to defend, how to or when to attack, when to heal. It's so simple to understand. I just don't understand why that game journalist, and I know I've been shitting on him, but, you know, for good reason, because fucking game journalist over here is playing games so bad. You really cannot be bad at video games while, you know, being a game journalist. It's just no way. You have to be good at it. At least know how to play them in order to, you know, to do well at it.
Whatever.
There you go, got the start of this guy. He's just dodging everything. Look at that. What the fuck's he doing? Who the fuck? Why are they down there? That's strange. There you go, he's staggered. Fuck. I'm over here shitting on this game journalist and
let's
now
go.
I'm getting shit on too. Yeah, he's got this guy on there. I don't know why this guy's down here. Right there, it's down there. He's staggered now. He's dead.
Keep it together.
Alright, watch and learn.
Yeah, this turret. But yeah, I can't wait to see how the other characters will play, like, you know, FIFA, Air Red 13. I haven't encountered Yuffie or what's that one dude? Vincent?
All done.
The dude with the cape or the cloth? Haven't encountered them, but you know, I can't wait to see how they are in the original Final Fantasy 7. But anyway, I think this is it for the demo. Yeah, this is it. And what a demo it was. You know, it's definitely a little big. It's a little on the big side, but you know, you'll get through it pretty easily.
Sir. Come on!
Doors open.
Oh, we got more. Never mind. I thought that was over.
Pick up the pace, people.
I think this is where the demo is. Gameplay.
Can you walk?
If I couldn't, believe me, you'd be the first to know.
I'll take that as a yes.
Cloud! Okay, that was pretty cool. All right, come on.
Sure, graphics don't always track gameplay, but sometimes you just gotta admire when something looks good as opposed to when it plays good. Not every game needs to be ultra realistic graphics though, that's for sure. But yeah, this is the demo. I can't wait to play full game. I know I'm going to enjoy it. Just need to finish more of Final Fantasy VII so that way when they announce the second part or when the first part's over, I can be like, oh, you know, I don't really need to be spoiled on this game. I know back a while ago, excuse me, there was a YouTuber that spoiled Final Fantasy VII in one of her tweets, and I was mad at it because, like, why would you do that? You know, even if it's one of the biggest spoilers in the game, you just do it so nonchalantly. It made me mad because I didn't really like the person. I was just reaching for reasons why not to like him. But anyway, that is the demo. You can replay it and was that Kenny Omega? No, I'm just kidding. And funny enough of Square, you get the option to purchase either the regular version of the remake or the digital deluxe. There's also those versions that come with like a Cloud figure, and it's like, what, $200, $300? No way, no thanks. How cheeky of Square. But yeah, anyway, that is the demo for Final Fantasy VII. It's honestly a great experience. Like, this beats out Radiant Historia as my favorite demo for any game, and I'm so glad they didn't do the whole, oh, you know, you got a time limit, do as much as you can, but they actually let you play out the bombing run in the beginning when you take down the Mako reactor. Obviously everything else that happens afterwards isn't what, you know, isn't included, but later on we'll definitely be able to see the rest of the game when it comes out. I think it comes out in April. Let me just look it up real quick. Yeah, it comes out April 10th. It was supposed to come out today, I believe, but they delayed it a month for, you know, to ensure it's the best quality, and now, on the day of its release, it was announced, or a day before this, yesterday, it was announced to be gold. But with all that said, man, it feels good to be making videos once again. I know I've said that so many times, but I want to make more videos, and hopefully by the end of the week I'll have another one ready. Thank you guys for watching. This is UncannyEXP. I will see you all in the next video. Don't worry, I will explain why the name change occurred.